Hello everyone, my name is Distra, and once again welcome back to Imperator Augustus. So, the Pompeian Rome is still raiding and they're still dying. So, I don't know if they will complete it with their way, or if I actually have to fight them. But unfortunately, the only thing that can actually capture them, or I guess, actually have the movement points to capture them, and actually be able to fight them, are my navy, which is a bit preoccupied. So where are they? Well, they are down here.
Yes.
Have I blockaded? Yes, I have blockaded. And in his wake are two armies ready to follow. So if I want, I can invade with this army, and then the follow-up army, and then Octavian's army. So that is pretty cool. And I will do that, but not immediately, because we are going to take this city right here, and I want to actually fight that one. Well, I want to fight both of them, just to see how they will pan out. But I also want to fight this one, even though it's smaller. Also, it's very important that I actually capture this now, because if I don't, these guys will probably go ahead and attack me. And also, that should be said, even if I do capture this, it's very likely that they will try to invade next, and then I have to be ready, don't I? So anyway, let's invade, and I've done that mistake before, there we go. And let's try to fight this, and lose as few men as possible, shall we? Also, I've forgotten one thing, which I can't fix in the loading screen. Yes, that is a little bit annoying that you can't bring up your Steam overlay when you're in the loading screen, but what can I do? Not much. Not when the game is coded like that. So, we're just gonna go quickly here, and that was not what I was looking for, but there we go, so we don't get any more annoying messages, or potentially annoying messages. So here we go, we are ready to invade the generic coastal city. Yeah, this looks exactly the same as pretty much everything else I've seen. Oh well. Started deployment. Oh, I didn't really pay attention to the conditions either, but it's raining. Shock. So, where is the enemy navy? I guess we can't see. So what will go up in front is the levies with their throwing spears, and then we will have these guys also come up, because we need to take care of the navy first. So how many ships can actually fit in here? Hard to tell, but 2, maybe 3? Let's guess 2, so we'll have 2 ready here in the middle to land, and then we'll split up the rest. You guys invade from this side, and you guys invade from this side. Also, oh, you can land pretty much immediately. Well then. And here is the boat with my general, and because they usually are horsemen, yeah. This is not looking good, is it? Well, I don't think my general will be involved in that fight. Not a land fight, so he will sit back in his boat and just enjoy the rain and the battle, hopefully. So yes. Let's start the battle. And yeah, of course, these guys are deploying inside here. Okay then. Anyway, we could go ahead and land immediately. No need to delay that. Also follow up with the skirmishers. So are they going to choke point me? No, they're going to land immediately. Okay then, I guess I have to do the same with my men. So pretty much just go ahead and fill up the coast with landing parties. Let's see, where are they landing? There? Well, let's land these guys there. You guys, you can land over here. And finally, you guys can land. You can't actually land there. You can land there. Interesting. Only 2 of you, though. So you have to land here. And I believe that's everyone, except for our general, which, as I said previously, will just sit back and relax. I guess there's only 1 speed to these boats. Yes, that appears to be the case. And none of them have any sort of row faster button. Which means I guess we'll just have to fast forward it ourselves. So, what do they have? Levies, plebs, levies, legionnaires. There we go, some actually useful units. Vigiles, plebs, and levies. So, as far as I can tell, they have two useful units there. And they actually appear to be a bit damaged. 60. Huh. Well, I'm not gonna complain. Oh, here we go. That's the real meat of this army. Unfortunately, the real meat of this army is only 1 unit, but what can you do? Oh yeah, I didn't actually place out these guys, so land them there. Might be a bit isolated there, but oh well. There we go. Just line up everything. There we go. I think we have divided them as good as we can there. Line up the skirmishers, and yes, I should be doing this while I'm remembering it. Disable skirmish mode, because I don't like that. So they are doing something. They're setting up 1 unit of skirmishers, these levies, to try to take on all of these guys. Good luck. Yeah, there you have it. Rather predictable. Oh, and now everyone is coming this way. Well, actually, let's go down to a normal speed. Have these guys scooch forward a little bit. It's hard to actually click them. There we go. And make sure these guys do like that. Oh yeah, you're sending in the plebs. I guess this would be a good multiplayer tactic, actually send in a few units of meat shields, but when you're outnumbered like this, that's not gonna work. Also, you have apparently committed all your troops, as far as I can tell, over here. I guess I'll have to rush over my own men then. But I only need a few units to actually capture the city, so... we'll see if that was a good decision. But my guess is a resounding no. Oh yes, I'm an idiot. Well, not an idiot, but I have a short-term memory apparently. Okay, I want you guys to go there, but I know you will be hit in the back by those guys. Therefore, I want my skirmishers to deal with them directly. But yeah, this is just a question of time here. That's doing some damage, but it's doing a lot of friendly damage as well, I'm guessing. You are running, but you're probably exhausted then. Actually not, but I guess they are very, very heavy infantry. That explains bits.
At the double. Legionaries.
There you go, I think slightly better than what we used to do. Turn off fire tool on you guys, and also do that on you, and stop your order.
Legionaries. Sons of Mars. Double time.
And they are getting surrounded. And when I look at the damage, I see very little. Actually, this one is the one that has received most damage, and that, I believe, is actually mostly due to the skirmishers.
Many infantry at your command. Proud Romans all.
So yeah, as I said, I need a strong army to protect against the Lepidus' navy, which most likely will try to land here. And I think I have succeeded in that.
Forward. Yours to command. To engage. Forward.
And there we go. A pretty short battle and a decisive victory. So, how much damage did we take? 181. That's perfect for me. That's really what I wanted. A low number of casualties. These guys and these guys and these guys and these guys and also these guys. That's about it actually. So in that battle, it looks like only 5 units were actually harmed at all, and only one of them went down to half strength. Look at this guy, killing 128 and taking almost no damage at all. That's pretty great. So yes. There we go. And as I always do, occupy.
Ready for orders.
And we're still positive 12. I have no idea why that is. Well, actually, that might be down to that guy. Oh, of course, I'm an idiot. It's because we actually have a garrison here, which is giving us a lot of repression, probably. And this is for the entire province. 11 to military presence. Actually, oh yeah, 12 to faction because of probably this thing right there. There we go. So with that 12 from the faction and the, I believe 11 from the garrison army, definitely counters out that minus 20 from conquests, which I gain for just one turn, so that's definitely a positive. Also, we can develop that land. What will we make it into? We are getting low on food. I know we are building foodie production facilities around the place, but I think we can. I think you can manage to set up a villa here. Seeing that we actually are building a lot of, let's see, just trying to find an example, a lot of places like this. There we go, 1, 2, 3, only in this province alone. So we are doing a lot of that, so hopefully this income will go up again. And it should go up again when I go ahead and attack
Your orders.
Carthago, or Carthage. So yes, I do believe we are ready. This will be a massive battle.
None shall pass.
And it will indeed be an exciting one. Not a grand Carthage, I seem to remember. Oh well, I guess their peak was in the past. So, what can you expect? So, if I remember correctly, we have, let's see, I think we have almost 6,000, 7,000 men up against, I don't know, maybe 4,000. Anyway, we'll wait for that. There we go, much better. Especially taking into account the artillery units we have. So we can sit back here and chill. Well, not back here, but like back here and chill with those guys and do massive damage. So that's fun. A problem I do have though is how do I actually get in here, because if they choose to land their armies right here and enter the city that way, I might have a big problem, because I can't use that again. So how do I actually get in here? Can I sneak past right here? I don't have to actually know if I can, because I haven't tried before. So the option after that is to try to burn down the gates, but can it do that on walls like this? I don't know, maybe? Still, this will definitely be interesting. It might be a lot more equal of a fight than I anticipated, and it might turn out that it was a fight that I probably should have auto-resolved. Oh well, we can't really do much about that now, except like go out and save scum, but I'm not gonna do that.
We await your command. At your command. Support ships ready and waiting.
So, also it should be mentioned that this is an actual navy, and not the crappy transport ships. But I guess crappy is not the word you should be using there, because they seem to be amazing at fighting basically anything.
Artillery awaiting orders.
So, yes, we should be ready. Okay, they have deployed some of the navy inside, and another part of the navy is out here.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Reinforcement has arrived, and we have a lot of reinforcements. Should be 40 ships, shouldn't it be? I can't remember the limit of the army, how many units you can have in an army. If it is 20, then there should be 40 ships coming in reinforcing, not even counting the ones we already have in this navy. Also, we should be receiving 2 fleets. Here we go. They're flowing in. Oh, they're landing. And these guys are landing. So it is as I feared. They have all landed. Also, why did I bring...
The battle is turning in our favor.
Yes, I have been very stupid there. Why did I bring cavalry? Well, I know why I brought cavalry, and I told you why I brought cavalry. But why did I bring cavalry to an invasion like this? This might be one of the dumbest things I've ever done. At least when it comes to preserving the number of men. This is not good. Okay, I can still sit back and use the artillery. The question is, can I use that artillery to burst down these gates? Because if I can, then it's at least... then I at least don't have to try to throw, like, fire sticks at them and burn them down. So if I can do that, then I have... Well, I wouldn't say I have a chance, because I definitely know that I have a chance already. But then I have a chance of not making this a one-sided... well... not a one-sided massacre, which should have been a one-sided massacre. More an equal fight where we both lose an enormous amount of men. Okay, so... I guess we have to take out all the legionary cavalry and make sure they are not harmed, because that would be silly. I guess these legionary cavalry are actually strong in melee, but they're few and they should be on horses, so I think I've taken out everything that should be cavalry. So have them back here, and as in the previous battle, let's have them sit back and chill. Also group them, so I don't accidentally click them again. That means that all of this should be the reinforcements. with the actual armies.
Set oars. Give way.
So I think that this is a navy. I think I'll keep them in the water and make sure they are not damaged, because navies are harder to repair than an army.
Ships at your command. Artillery ships reporting.
Also, I do indeed have limited ammo, so should be a bit more careful about that. Also, are you trying to land? No, thankfully, you are not trying to land. So yes, here we have the two reinforcing armies. And I forgot about you, sorry. There we go.
Oars.
Where's my actual generals? There we go. That's one of them. And where's the other one? He might not have come in yet. Yeah, I think that's what has happened there. Or is it actually this one, and it's not marked as Octavian? Because Octavian, he actually has a mount. He's a general with a mount, so actually, even if he is or not, he should be chilling back. So, bring him into that group. Yeah, I have to admit, this is very sloppily executed. Okay. So, what do we have left? Well, we have a lot of troops here. So, all of these guys are legionaries. Let's try to land them.
Artillery at your command.
That gatehouse is taking a beating, but it's definitely a strong gate. With oil and everything. How's your ammo? Still very good. And after you're taking down the gate, I'll try to see if I can knock down the wall, so you don't have to force your way through a gate which is protected by oil. Because that doesn't seem like a very pleasant idea, does it? Okay, so all of you. Can I land all of you? Well, I can land all of you at least. Let's try to do that.
Transport. By your command.
That's good. I can fit you as well.
Transport ships. Transport. Ready.
But you as well? Yes, I can actually. So that's good. Let's do that.
Artillery ships